Blessed love, blessed love, blessed love. You gonna say anything, Jai? This is OGFit, OGFit.com, organic fitness here in Hollywood, Florida at the Lion's Den Beyond Organic Food Forest. Yes, we're in a lush bounty of greenery. Come visit. We're gonna have a class today on Friday, our Friday video day, Friday frequency, and we're gonna have a class today at around 20 after 4 about compassionate communication or nonviolent communication by Marshall Rosenthal. Amazing brother. And we're gonna look at right now Radical Forgiveness by Colin Tipping. Gonna just explain the premise of this book. He has a lot of amazing books. Oof, they're well worth the read. I've read a few: Radical Self-Forgiveness, Radical Forgiveness, How to Get to Heaven on a Harley, and just about done with How to Forgive Your Parents. Yes, amazing technology. In these books lies the key to unlock the dormant doors of enlightenment and radical forgiveness, joy, enlightenment, letting go. It's an amazing thing. Yeah, Jai. Yeah. It's an amazing thing. So the basic premise of this book, to keep this video kind of short on our Friday frequency video, is basically that, is basically that we're going to take it beyond the traditional forgiveness and go to radical forgiveness. Traditional forgiveness would look at someone to have done something quote unquote wrong and how they could have done that. And radical forgiveness, on the other hand, it goes into a different place where we chose this spiritual angel to come into our life and present what they presented for our experience that we signed up for before we even came to earth. Now, you don't have to completely believe that, just the slight chance of believing it, Colin says in the book. That if you give a little slight chance of believing this narrative, oh, how much healthier it is in most people's experience than blaming someone, as in blaming ourselves or blaming another person. And that, in the words of Marshall Rosenthal, is how anger develops. When we look at a person as a spiritual angel for coming into our life, and that they came here to show us something beautiful and perfect, and the stories are even of rape and murder and abuse, yet these are spiritual gifts in our life that we signed up for, to see the separation that is all an illusion, because we are all unified and all one. Right, Jai? Right, Jai? Yeah, we are all unified and all one, teething, drooling, and doing whatever is in our lives at the time to enjoy. This does not mean you have to embrace and withstand abuse. You can leave those situations if you gain the strength to leave them. It doesn't mean to tolerate. It does mean to accept. Accepting is a beautiful thing, that we could accept everything and we could reconstitutionalize why things happen in our life, why these beautiful, beautiful things happen in our life. He also goes by the saying, if you spot it, you got it. So if you see something you don't like in someone, better yet, he has you make a list of things that you don't like in other people. Think of 2 people and write 10 things each about those people that you don't like. And those are the qualities that we possess in ourselves. So it is important to let go and forgive, because we are all capable of this. Gives a few different exercises. I'm going to give one right now. Shouldn't be that much longer. And the one exercise is 3 letters. So you're going to write a letter to the person that you need to forgive. You're going to write a letter saying mean, obscene things. Just let it rip. Whatever you need to write, you're going to write. Under no circumstance do you let anyone read this letter. You write this letter to the person that you need to forgive. And then after you write that letter, you sleep on it. And then you burn the letter. You could throw it out too, but burning it is a little more dramatic. And then you're going to write a second letter the next night. And that second letter, you're going to use traditional forgiveness and say how you could see how that person did what they did. And then you burn that letter. No one reads any of these letters. On the third night, you write how much of a spiritual angel this person is. And how they came into your life all beauty. And it was all meant to be. You chose this and you learned so much from them. And then burn it. You may have to do this repetitively. Blessed love. I said, blessed love. What are you listening to? You got that spiritual food coming in your ears? Do we hear some beautiful music? Are you watching TV with positive vibes? Do it up. Get that frequency. Remember, it's the frequency. It's the frequency at which we deliver our prayers. Our thoughts are one thing, our words are another, our actions are another. The frequency of our thought. Do we really believe in this joy? Are we overwhelmed in gladness, exceedingly glad? Yes, joy! And that's what I will teach, Jai. That is the one thing I will give you, Jai. Exceedingly joyous. Yes, that is what you'll see me. Blessed love. Jai Rastafari. Joy!